Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay Will here again at Veteran Nerd Review. Getting ready to give you guys a figure review on the DC Multiverse McFarlane Redhood. And this is the Three Jokers version. It's not the really highly sought after one, but I do believe this is a great stand-in if you need a Red Hood for your collection, but you're not willing to pay the like $40 to $80 plus price range for the Red Hoods that come in the single release with the other style and the one that comes in the 2-pack with the Nightwing. So if you guys don't have the cheddar or bread or whatever for that, I recommend picking up this guy. Yeah, he's a pretty good stand-in. I think he works. He captures the overall appearance of Red Hood, in my opinion, anyway. So let's go ahead and take him off the stand here. Before we get into it, guys, I'm going to let you guys know that the raffle is still in full effect, and I have now sweetened the pot up a little bit for you guys. So for the price of now $4 per ticket, you can win, or you have the opportunity to win the Deluxe Proton Cannon Iron Man, as well as the VHS Cyclops. Brand new sealed in box. Neither of them have been opened. So go ahead and hit up that Cash App in the description. $4 per ticket. So share this video with anyone you think may be interested in winning those two figures, the Iron Man and the Cyclops. Send your name and a code word that'll be written on your ticket, so that way I confirm it's you and not someone else trying to pose as you and winning your figures. So yeah. And let's get into it, shall we? Taking a quick look at the packaging here. Got the DC McFarlane Multiverse style packaging right here with a nice big window front. Got some comic book artwork style backing right there in the package. Got Batman, Three Jokers, Red Hood. Take a look at the other side here. A smaller print. Then of course you got the big blow up picture of the figure on the back here. And then you got the other figures that were released in this wave of Three Jokers. Or at least some figures that were released around the same time. Other than that, not a whole lot else going on with the packaging. And let's bring this guy just a little bit closer here, stand him up straight, so we can do some quick comparisons. He does not come with this gun here. This is a Valaverse accessory that I just kind of threw in there, because Red Hood is often seen with guns. He has no real qualm about using them, so yeah. First up on the chopping block, we have the Dark Knight Returns Batman. And I kind of put these two together because I feel like this is like a good kind of comparison with an older Batman and like his now fully grown ward here, Jason Todd. So I kind of feel like that works. Maybe a different head sculpt, maybe slightly younger Batman, but like maybe a younger head sculpt on this body mold, this body style would be appropriate, but I feel like this works. Then of course we can go ahead and throw in the, give me a second here, Nightfall Batman. So you guys see how that works. Nice contrast right there with the brighter blue colors. I do have two more of this guy, so I think I might just put one in the raffle and the other one I might customize, make it like a darker blue, or just black it out, make it black and gray. So I have a Nightfall Batman in black and gray and a regular Nightfall Batman in blue and gray. So I'm thinking about doing that. Also, we'll go ahead and throw in the Hush Batman from the 2-pack. So you guys see what that looks like together. And overall, I think that the Hush style Batman is the best. Body size, mold, musculature, and everything. I feel like this works with a wider variety of figures from the multiverse or DC Multiverse figure line as far as size goes. And let's go ahead and throw in the Mortal Kombat Joker as well from the thumbnail, so that way you guys can kind of see what the scaling looks like here. So this is kind of, in my opinion, like what it would look like, how the story would go if Jason came up and told somebody like, yeah, I have two dads technically, because he had such great influence on both of these characters to create who he is right here, Red Hood. So obviously, because the Joker first was one of the first people to have the persona of the Red Hood, and then of course he was pretty much raised and trained by Batman. So yeah, he's here with his two dads. And then of course we have my kind of slight kit bash of Batman Return or Dark Knight Returns Superman with the Hush Superman, or the Hush head sculpt Superman from the 2-pack with Doomsday. That's why he got a little bit of blood in his mouth right there, and the scars and everything. But yeah, so you can kind of see what that looks together. I feel like this kind of works. Of course, Batman, Superman, of course, would be like bigger, taller characters, and Red Hood would kind of still be like the rascally, hard-headed 18 or 19-year-old that kind of just wants to cause trouble for the city of Gotham and the people there. Bringing it back out for a Marvel Legends comparison, just because we'll go ahead and bring in the Pizza Spidey from way back in the day. I don't know if way back in the day is accurate description. It may have been maybe like, what, 7 years ago, 6-7 years ago when this figure came out. Max, I think. Yeah, that's what he looks like compared to the 6-inch scale Marvel Legends Spider-Man. So, really wish DC would go ahead and bring back at least one line of figures that are in 6-inch scale. But as far as accessories go, he does come with his crowbar right here. Don't know if it's the same crowbar he was used to be beaten half to death with, but he gets a crowbar. So yeah, pretty cool. Then of course he does come with his display stand here. DC logo right there on the bottom. Then of course he comes with his trading card, with his pretty much a shrunken down image of the figure from the back of the box. And then of course he does have a bit of a read up if you guys want to read it. Go ahead and pause it now. And now let's take a closer look at this guy. Overall, nice look going all the way throughout. I'm still thinking personally buying the single release Red Hood with the bat emblem on his chest with the headless version, so I can see if I can do a head swap with this helmet piece and that other Red Hood body. But for right now, this figure works well enough in my opinion to go in the collection or grow on my display. So just overall, the aesthetic value of him does kind of give off that appearance of what he looked like kind of when he first came out. So nice detailing all the way through. The jacket is a soft kind of rubber plastic or whatever right here, very pliable. You kind of see how he still has the Robin armor, body armor on underneath the jacket here. Texturing throughout is pretty good. I like the clean paint applications. McFarlane always usually gives us some great sculpts, some great looking figures. Articulation isn't always there, but as far as the way they look is always like kind of like top tier. But yeah, looking pretty clean all the way throughout, except for maybe like one red spots right there, and then like one on the back of the jacket. But other than that, not a big deal. Now take a look at the brass taxes here. You can look up about that far, down that far. You get side to side turning. You get a good range of head tilt due to the neck joint that he's on, the dumbbell joint. Shoulders come out to sides that far, down that far, then go all the way around. Here's the bicep swivel. I do believe he does have the, there you go, yeah, the McFarlane butterfly joint right there. Bicep swivel, double joint elbows that bend in that far. Wrist swivel, the back and forth motion. I do believe the hand is on the inside this cuff link here is connected to the McFarlane ball joint, so you can pretty much rotate the hand on the joint and move it independently and make different versions of articulation. Then of course you get diaphragm joint up here at the top and at the waistline, so you get two of those, so you can get the nice little crunch backwards. You get a little crunch forward, of course rotation in both pieces. Then legs kick out to the sides that far, front, back a good ways. Get a little bit of thigh rotation up there at the joint. You get double joint knees that bend in that far. Then you get the McFarlane ball joint in the ankle, so you can rotate the foot on the ball and get different points of articulation, back and forward or side to side, however you choose. Then of course you get toe articulation as well. Some nice side boots for this guy. They kind of work to help keep him standing upright. But yeah, overall great looking figure. I think I picked this guy up for like maybe $15 back in the day from I think maybe Dorkside before they closed down last year or sometime earlier this year, whichever one. But I think it works. This guy does capture what I want my Red Hood to be, or at least what I would expect him to be anyway. It works for me. And so go ahead and set up another little group shot. If you guys have come across this figure, I think he's still relatively cheap. I haven't looked him up in a while, but I think he's pretty much still affordable. Go ahead and hit this guy up so you can add him to your collections. And as always, guys, I appreciate y'all for coming out, checking out my video. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Please, please, please share this with anybody you think may be interested in winning the Iron Man and the Cyclops figure I got over here. And the more you guys help me out, the more I can do for others. And as always, y'all, stay safe out there. Later.